What's up, family? What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in.
What's up, everybody?
Got to get back over here to this chat real quick. But first, what's up, family?
What's up, y'all?
What's good? It is in fact
It
Friday.
is.
So y'all know what that means.
Yeah. It's Friday Fade.
It's Friday Fade. That means we be having guests.
Yeah, yes.
We have guests. And it's another Friday Fave. So
Here we go again.
Yeah.
my goodness. Yes. Welcome in, everybody. Let's get back over to this chat, see what's going on, see who all up in y'all. Yes. Sweet. I hope y'all having an amazing Friday. I hope y'all having a beautiful, wonderful, just absolutely out of this world, throw, trill Friday and getting y'all weekend set off right.
That's right.
We got to speak to everybody, man. We're gonna start. We want y'all to go into y'all weekend feeling, doing, and being absolutely doggone amazing. I said amazing. Amazing. You always got to point out everything.
I didn't say you pointed out yourself.
Whatever.
I seen it.
Anywho. How you doing, Sweet Pea?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Hoping to get better.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You sure look comfortable and relaxed.
I am. Why wouldn't I be?
Smell all good.
Thank you.
My goodness. Well, with that being said, let's get into the chat. Man, we go.
Damn.
I see Juan Perez and I see Unbiased LLC. By the way, congratulations. I know it's days later, that don't matter. Much love to our sister Unbiased LLC. 1 year on this
So
Tuesday.
up to glow up Tuesdays. What?
On that
Come on,
grind,
now.
man.
Every day,
Every Tuesday for a whole year. For a whole year, man. Just out here grinding, grinding and sewing and cutting, because she be cutting. She be cutting. So, man, much love to you, sis.
She did.
If y'all haven't been over there and caught that live and supported this sister yet, please do so. Make sure you subscribe to her channel. We don't want to send nobody nowhere where we try to spread good and actually help and positivity. And we don't try, damn it, we do it.
Yes, that's right.
We do it. That's what we do.
Yeah.
And that's definitely a place we will send you, recommend and support her. You can get over there and learn something. You may not know how to sew. You may not know how to cut. You may not know how to do a whole lot of stuff. But this is one of those channels where you walk away seeing and knowing more than when you got there. So shout out to you, our sister, Ashley Gang, Purple Patch Crew.
That's right.
Yes. And Juan Perez up in here. What's up, man? Texas fam. H-Town. H-Town. I'm so Houston. Y'all know about that, man. Y'all better go listen to some Zero. What's up, Bud Files? How y'all doing, family? Welcome in. What's up, Nightbot?
What's up, Nightbot?
Yeah. And all the little night bits. That's the cheering. The night bit cheering. Oh, that's a big jump. Damn it.
It's still real.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. No Way Masti. What's up, family?
No Way Masti.
Welcome in. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Growing What I Eat. What's good, brother? Man, y'all got to check this brother out. We be catching. A lot of time we be in the bushes. I got to do better with leaving comments because I'm a victim. When I always hit the thumbs up, but I get over there and get to watching and don't always leave a comment. But we getting around to everybody. We get around to everybody, but we got to do a better job of letting y'all know we were there. Growing What I Eat them been a Friday phase before.
He sure has. Yep.
I can say recently he done wigged out. We seen you, sir, up there.
We did.
Yeah. Man, got a whole vibe going now. RJ Funches, what's up, family?
Hey, RJ.
How y'all doing?
Welcome in.
Y'all better get in here and enjoy yourself.
Mr. Everywhere, Johnny Small Pepper up in here.
Johnny Small Pepper, how you doing, brother?
Doing?
Man, it's been a long time. Johnny, I know Johnny will take them hiatuses. He'll take breaks and be like, hey, I'm going on vacation. I'm doing this. I'm just taking some time off, whatever. Y'all shout out Johnny I'll say Johnny Hot Pepper.
That too.
Johnny, it's good to see you in here.
Yeah, it is.
But if you want to see some extreme eating, my goodness, because I'm not finna eat no habanero or no Carolina Reaper and then drink some hot coffee on top of it. Yeah. Where's where your mouth at? What is going on? I know.
Stomach.
Man.
Yeah. Teflon.
Boy, you can't tell me. Everybody got boo at some point. My goodness. If y'all want to see some for real, and also connect with other people and get your grow on, y'all check out Johnny Small Pepper, man.
That's right.
Little bro. Motivation. Joseph.
Got the server room, Joseph.
Motivation from the weightlifting geek.
Yeah.
The hype again. Yeah. We glad to be a part of it. Mm-hmm. We're proud of it. It's something that Joe put together. We all been involved for months, and it's been a lot of revamping along with Tourist Brain, Unbiased LLC, mm-hmm. Big Rooster, Motivation from the Weightlifting Geek, and African Dreaming. It's going down next month, y'all. It's going down next month. If you want to be a part of it, you can go apply over at
theweightliftinggeek.com.
Yeah. And make that a reality.
That's right.
Make that a reality. Who else off in here? Boy, y'all done slid on up in here deep. My goodness. Let me hear up and catch up. Yeah, we sure do appreciate y'all. Why, baby? Because on Fridays, when it's Friday Fave, we be having what?
We be having guests.
We have guests. And y'all got to guess who the guests gonna be. So, and y'all don't even know yet. But I guess they'll be here in a minute. Juba Bruce Love TV. What's going on, family? How you doing? Welcome in. Bougie. What's up, sister? Bougie Prepper. You can catch Bougie Prepper over on her channel, and you can catch her day 4 yesterday over on We Was in the Bushes over there on with Hands in the Dirt and The Everyday Life of Ann. OCD's chick for Wind Down Wednesday.
That's right.
Yes. Shannon 2003. What's going on, family?
Welcome in.
Trouble. It's the big rooster. Hey, it's the big rooster. Now you got me doing that. I don't even know why I do. I just do it because you do it. Yeah, big rooster. What's up? OG, big rooster. What's going on, family? Hey, I just want to say I really thank you for being here because you could have been anywhere or doing anything else. So shout out Big Rooster Show. Matter of fact, Big Rooster come on later tonight.
That's right.
Yeah. So you can slide on over. What is it? Freestyle Fridays? Yeah.
It's roast bap, y'all.
It's tonight, if you want the opportunity or whatever, like if you feel like roasting bap or whatever, you can get over there and you can roast Big Rooster tonight. But the only thing about this time, like this go round, he gonna be clapping back. So you know what I'm saying? Don't slide over there like really gun bumping and talking. So like doing all that unless you want to catch that West Coast smoke. You know what I mean? For real. Yeah.
What's up, Odom's?
Odom's Homestead. What good, brother? How you doing?
Brother Odom.
You better get in here and enjoy yourself.
That's right.
Shakira.
Hey, Shakira.
How you doing, family?
Welcome.
In. You better get on in here and enjoy yourself, Shakira.
Right. Come on in.
Who else we got off of folks speaking to one another? Yeah. I see y'all. Everybody here speaking. She said, thank y'all, family. Out love, no cap.
No cap.
Hey, that's where I got. If you know, you know. So about a year ago, yes, I'm showing my age because I you know, I'm old.
I'd be 176 years old.
I'm an old man. I ain't got no problem with it. So about a year ago, in addition to my wife, I went through this little phase where everything was no cap. That's because I had just found out about a year ago. It wasn't in my vernacular. I didn't say it on the regular. I didn't even know what no cap meant. And as soon as I found out about no cap, I just started saying no cap, everything, no cap. And along with my wife, Unbiased LLC was like, baby, no, that's not new. That's not new at all. That's not a new thing. But it was new to me. I treated it like it's new. Now it's done wore off, and no cap. I understand now. I overstand. Vision preparedness. Vision preparedness is up in here.
Up, Vision?
In them bushes grinding. I understand, y'all. Vision preparedness did not go live yesterday, and he not gonna do his coffee in the morning. Tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, but he'll be back. He gonna be back. Right. He just taking some time to do some other things and indulge in other endeavors. But excuse me. He gonna be back. But you know who will be there tomorrow morning? Urban Gardening Chronicles. She gonna be there. You can watch her and you can listen to her talk about the things that she's been talking about. Yeah. Shout out Canadian Jamaicans all over the planet. All my Canadian. What can you call it? Comasians? Comasians? Yeah, Comasians.
Yeah.
Canadian Jamaican. Well, now since they from Jamaica, they would be Jacadians. Because the prominence would be, the adjectives would be the Jamaican part.
I got you.
Yeah.
I
So,
see what you're saying.
Shout out to all of my Jacadians out there, eh? My Jamaican Canadian family.
Hey, Carol the girl.
Miniature. What's up, Carol? How you doing? Carol, you better get in here and enjoy yourself.
Oh. Right.
There's
trouble.
Beaver. What's up, Erica? How you doing? Erica? I'm happy that you here or whatever, so whatever. Them New York folk, boy, y'all got some kind of damn accent, man.
I love them.
All y'all folk from up north. From the north, east. Official J Mia, what's going on, family? Shout out to you. Happy birthday to the young man and baby girl. Salute.
Right.
Salute. Uh-oh. Man, there's somebody in the background.
What's that?
What's going on?
What's that?
Wow, I feel hashtag privileged a little bit. I don't, yeah, cause this guy right here, he don't even. My goodness, my goodness.
What's up, Miss V? Make this go viral, LLC.
What's up, Miss V? How you doing? Welcome in,
Grace
welcome
Gines,
in.
welcome in.
Miss Grace Gines, you better get in here and enjoy yourself. Let me catch up with this chat.
Hey, Miss Cheryl Faulkner, you are going way too fast.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I am. I'm missing folks.
Yeah, you are.
I done got all discombobulated. You know, when you got celebrities around, and that ain't even the guest, but they still, when you got celebrities just deciding to come over to your channel, what is this about? My goodness. Let me go and get through here and get to speaking to everybody.
Miss Cheryl, welcome in.
Miss Cheryl, how you doing? Happy Friday. Happy Friday.
Yeah.
Damn, I think we got a long ways to go, baby. Let me just make sure I don't miss nobody.
Davis.
Hey, Tamika Davis, how you doing, young lady? Man, it's gonna go down tonight at Big Rooster.
Hey, G Mama Groves.
Hey, G Mama.
It is. It's gonna be fun.
I can't wait. I can't miss this, man. We gonna have to take a nap and get back up early,
right, so
we can catch this Big Rooster roast. And I ain't even gonna participate because I don't know. Y'all playing game. Bap might clap back.
He already said he is.
He already said he is, but he might clap back harder than what you think. Okay, Lashes, she done come back in here.
Hey, Tristan Bell.
What's up, Tristan? Much love to you, Lashes, and much love to the picnic. Yes. Oh, we got money. Thank you, growing what I eat. Before we get our guests up here, I'm gonna have to. We got to get growing what I eat right real quick, fast. Yeah. Let's see here. Get on over here. And then, yeah, got that money in the chat. Get it. Get it. Yeah. Thank you for that, growing what I eat. We appreciate you, my brother. As the young folks say, for shizzle. Yeah, they do.
No.
I heard them.
Hey, loving me, Tracy Anderson. Welcome in.
Hey, Miss Tracy, how you doing?
I hope we didn't miss nobody because baby was like really going fast because he got all discombobulated.
Well, you know how celebrities will do you sometimes.
I think we did.
Okay, we good. Yeah, we close to the bottom.
Hey, that guy with guns. Welcome in.
What's up, Zach? What's going on, brother? And like you said, man, Tristan Bell. Now, look here. It ain't always, we don't always have folk come up like this. And I know everybody kind of did their thing to make this a possibility.
Right.
So I ain't going, before I bring up the actual Friday faves, the actual guests, I got to bring up this guy right here first. And then I'm going to bring up the guest. But I don't know, man. It's something about like celebrity, there's people who, you know, like who over here at African Dream, and they gonna come up because you watch them from a distance and you're like, well, my goodness, why? And then they'll slide on through.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, first of all, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, it's always crazy, like when you get people like who like, you know, like they status or whatever, it's like bigger than yours, y'all mean? All right? And then they come through and they be showing love, and like you find out that sometime they like be watching you or whatever, and it's like, fam, yo, this is mad sick, son. This is craziness. This is indubitable. So without further ado, I ain't gonna waste no more time or nothing, son.
Y'all mean? Scotty too hot. You welcome in.
Yeah, what's up to you? Yo, like, I don't know. I want to go to a bodega or something. You know what I mean? See, I want some like Jamaican patties, and I want to go over on 146. And I don't know, man. It's like I don't even want to punch nobody. It's like I want to scratch them or something, like right in the eyeball or whatever. But anyway, just get into it. Yo, my man's, for real, son, it's so love, son. You better get up here.
What up, man? What up? How y'all doing?
What's up, Zach? We're good, bro. We're good.
What's going on?
How you doing today, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Taking it slow. I'm going on a trip, so just getting things together.
Okay. Well, we're gonna bring our guests up with you because and I thank you for being here because we got some collective questions. And you fall right in line with that. So, family, on this here Trio Tuesday, it's gonna be this ain't Trio Tuesday, it's Friday Faves. But we're gonna keep it real. We're gonna keep it real on Friday because we got this one. We got this one. And Alex. And then
who's this one?
Yo, Sean, what's poppin', Sean? What's poppin', Sean? What it is? What it be, Sean? My son, my G.
Oh man.
Hey, what's going on, Billy? Like I'm happy.
Your word is bond. Your word is bond, B.
Wait, you're way too good at this New York accent.
I know what you talking about, Sean.
I ain't talking like that in over 30 years.
By New York now. You're way too good.
Man.
Well, thank you, Young Gunner. I appreciate that. For those who don't know, I know you can see it on the screen. We got Billy, My Fly Family. We got Erica, My Fly Family. We got Young Gunner, and we got Fat Guy with Guns. This is what's up right here, man. We really do appreciate all of y'all taking the time to be here.
Yeah, man.
What is the word, man? It's good to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah, same, likewise.
Same, bro. Same. So we're gonna set it off by allowing everybody to introduce themselves, and then we'll get into the questions and all of that later. We just want everybody to know who y'all is, man.
Ladies first.
Well, go ahead, sweetie.
So I'm Erica from My Fly Family. I do gardening 2A and prepping. And this here, I'm Young Gunner, aka the Iraq King. You know who it is. I'll prove. I do 2A, and that's about it, really. Other than cooking. Which is that going to be on your channel? Probably. Okay.
That's a nice combination.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's dope. Well, I am Billy from My Fly Family. One day I'm going to write a book with the encouragement of my friends. I'd love to tell you all of what I do or did in life or whatever, but we'll just leave it at I'm a 2A advocate, a Second Amendment advocate, and a father and a sexy ass husband.
Yeah, you are.
Nailed it.
Not doing that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Sexy thing, you.
No. He said right.
Yeah, I'm Zach, or Big Zach, Fat Guy with Guns, and 2A advocate, gun guy. I do a lot of stuff. I do gardening and prepping and canning and all. I do a lot of different things. That's
what's up. That's what's up.
I'm a gun guy. That's who I am.
And he's my friend.
That's right. That's my friend.
There you go. Hey, I want to say this, man. Something about y'all, each one of y'all collectively that we can't stand. No, we talk about this. It's like where was y'all back when we were still in the States?
Right.
Now, to our fault, we wasn't content creators. We wasn't doing YouTube. We were just observers. We didn't participate. But since we've been over here, we've met so many people that we wish we had known y'all before we even transitioned. Because there's so many different communities of beautiful people out here who it's like, damn, where was y'all at?
I know.
Where was y'all at?
But I've only been on YouTube since 2021, 2020 maybe. I was heavy on Facebook in a lot of the different African American gun groups, and I sort of stumbled into the whole YouTube thing. This wasn't supposed to be like this. This just sort of happened. I wasn't supposed. I became a firearms instructor to instruct our people because I wanted them to be able to learn how to use firearms. And I have actually been able to reach more people this way than through the plan. This wasn't the plan. This is just sort of weird. This is what God did. This wasn't my plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the best way for it to go, man. When it's organic, and it just flows like that. That's how it's supposed to be. Now, with that being said, I want to know, because y'all collectively contributed majorly to something that a recent event, and I want to hear from all of y'all about how the event went, what you took away from it, and what do you think things will look like moving forward. And shout out Regular Gun Guy as well.
Well, I'll start this one. So the regular meetup started in 2021. It was really small. It was probably about 50 of us out there in Houston. It was 108 degrees. There's a whole other story. Someone basically made a challenge like, yeah, we should have something. Actually, a gentleman by the name of Peanut. It was his idea. He's been over on Regular Gun Guy channel like since the beginning. He said, you guys should start something. Regular Gun Guy was like, yeah, that's a good idea. I was like, bro, I said, if you're crazy enough to do it, I'm crazy enough to do it with you. So we put it together. And from that time, we are where we are now. Which is turned something, it's grown leaps and bounds. Even basically our expectations is bigger than our expectations. So it's sort of one of those things, but it's just basically a community of gun lovers and gun tubers and that love 2A. And we get together and we like shooting and fellowshipping and just being together. I mean, shooting is fun, but being together is better. That's for me. That's the best part.
Way better.
Being together and talking and it's like family coming together. People you never met before. I mean, it's like you know them. I can't describe the feeling to you. You have to be in it.
Yeah, you gotta, when you go to meetups, it's like a feeling of you putting, especially when you put the faces with the names. Like you may see us on the platforms or whatever, but it's just like a whole different feeling when you see us in real person. And majority of people that you meet aren't who they are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I can honestly say I haven't run into anybody over these last 3 that just was like a real, jerk. I haven't. Everybody's been cool. Everybody that you converse with in the chat, everybody that because you end up getting DMs and emails and all that. Everybody's been cool. It's really been like a family reunion. That's what it feels like. It feels like I've run into these people that I've known for maybe sometimes 3-4 months. It's like you've known them forever. And that's right. And that's how you end up making good friends. It's distance because we're all on these social media platforms, but it doesn't seem to matter.
And you know what? Which I'm sure relates. There's something that happens in the community, which I'm sure transfers into all these communities. Is the relationships often go from being online in 2 different places to realizing how close you really are. So it doesn't have to be an event happening. It doesn't have to be any type of party or something like that for people to meet up and be like, wow, we're in the same area, the same town, same state. Sometimes it's not even that close, and people will go out of their way because they've created such relationships with these people that are worth the drive, worth the flight. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Right. Absolutely. And I think so we learned something recently between the last few years of the Soul Family Expo. Shout out to Black's Tropical Homestead and to everything that Regular Gun Guy and y'all put together. Y'all inspired us, and something that we were kind of shocked by, because like we coming home. I ain't gonna say exactly when. We coming home, and we wanted to try and plan a country meetup in Texas, down in San Antonio. The response was a little bigger than we anticipated, and there's no way I didn't know that many people, first off, even knew who we were or would be willing to even come. And it got too big too quick. So we just said, hey, we can't even fake it. There's no way we can plan something. And we told Erica about this. We can't plan something this big
from here. Right.
Without being able to do the groundwork day to day. But I love hearing how all of y'all say the same thing. These events are so much more impactful when you meet people in person. And what we're gonna do is make sure that we at the next one, and just we'll focus our energy and resources on being a part of what y'all able to plan and put together. But with that being said, what do y'all think about moving forward? Like, because it's only gonna grow. I mean, you had Jason and off in here. They came all the way from the West Coast, man.
Sure did.
Where do y'all see this being in, like, I don't know, 3 years, 5 years?
I mean,
oh, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge, and it's gonna be a lot more to the production.
Yeah, we know it's gonna be big, and I mean, I'm trying to just concentrate on the next one, because that's just usually how I look at it. I want to get the next one off the ground, but I expect, like I've always been saying since we started this, on the 10th one, I'll get comfortable. When we're at the 10th one, I'll be comfortable then. It's just the hardest part of the whole thing really is the logistics and finding what we need, because we have different special needs. That's why I understand when you say it just seems so big, because it does. And we've been working on a formula now for 3 years, and it still seems big to us when it happens. It just keeps getting larger and larger. So,
right.
I mean,
that's what she said.
I see.
I'm sorry, Zach. You made it too easy, man. I didn't.
When I said it, I was like, "Oh man, he got me." It's just I expect it to keep getting larger. I expect more and more interest, because one of the things that we had this time was people weren't sure about it. Even though we did the first one was real small, the second one was bigger. This was a lot bigger, and the fourth one will be bigger. The fifth one. And now people are understanding what it is. We had people that showed up who they listened to what we said, but they didn't know what it was until they were there. These are industry people. And now that they've been there, they've seen this is something totally different. It's something that what you hear a lot is it's something that the industry needs, because at one point in time, there was a time when things felt real good and people were having fun, but that sort of shifted. So what we do in our community, we're part of the 2A community, but within the 2A community, there are other communities. So we have a community within the 2A community, and our community is different. Our thing is more of, and this is what was said to me. I didn't make this up. I've never been to an event where everybody was there to elevate each other. It wasn't about who got this gun, I got that, who got the biggest gun, it wasn't about that. It was about everybody elevating one another, and that's what we do. Nobody at any of our events is bigger than the other. Yoki Stirrup has 1 million subscribers, but
I was gonna get to her.
She's our sister. She doesn't act like she sits down, chop it up with everybody. She's one of us. And that's how we do it. There's nobody in our group that's bigger than anybody else. It's just a bunch of regular people coming to the regular meetup, getting together, enjoying each other. And that's what it is. Family event.
Yep.
That's it, bro.
How many people were in attendance at this last one?
This one we had, it was 250 plus. Wow. Trying to get a solid number is sometimes difficult, because you think you know what you have, but then people show up, because you get people who didn't register, and then sometimes we don't account for like people who we allow to just come. Like we had the Guns and Boxing crew come, and then sometimes you don't include the sponsors or the vendors. But we had about 250 people in attendance. It might have been more than that, because it was.
Exactly. I'm going to say we was close to 300.
Yeah,
the venue.
I'm lowballing it.
Yeah, you are, because at the venue we thought it was big enough to sit everybody, and we still had people standing.
Yeah, that room holds actually a lot more than what we had in there. But we had all the seats filled, and I know how many tables we had in there and how many chairs were at each table. So yeah, we did push 300 plus, didn't we?
Yeah.
We did.
That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. Hey, I want to say this before we go on with the questions. I want to say thank you to everybody in the chat. We not trying to ignore anybody. We just giving our focus to our guests, to our Friday faves. And if you in here and you haven't shared this out, please do so. And you're not sharing it out for African Dream. You sharing it out for Fat Guy with Guns, for Billy and Erica, My Fly Family. So please share this live out. Let everybody know what's going on, because it's something you might want to be a part of next year, like we gonna be a part of it next year. So y'all
that's right. Y'all better share it.
Yeah, we looking forward to y'all showing up. We looking forward to that.
Y'all share it. Or I'm a dip your finger in mayonnaise. That's how you say it, right there. Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
But I'm sorry.
Mayonnaise.
Y'all, apparently I say mayonnaise funny. Y'all don't
hey, Jay said it sound like a place. Where you going, mayonnaise?
Billy always got the jokes. He always Hey, look here. And that's why I love him. That's why I love him, though. But look here, man. When we do get, well, before I even get to that point, I'm glad you mentioned the name that you mentioned, and I'm glad you said it went the way it went, because for people who don't know who Zach talking about, Yoki Stirrup it's like literally, it's what YouTube is. It's what other people aspire to get to. And it kind of put me in that mindset of like lead. And I'm going to say this about y'all, because regardless of where your channel sits now, y'all the kind of people who just so down to earth and so chill. As everything resides currently, can't nobody convince me otherwise that when you at 500K or 1 million, the same people acting the same way they acting right now, they gonna act the same way then.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm not ever going to change. I came into YouTube as Zach. I didn't come in as Fat Guy with Guns. That was something that we came up with. That's who I was going to be. But I'm Zach. That's who I am. But you can call me Zach. You can call me Fat Guy. You can call me Big Zach or whatever. That's not ever going to. If I had 10 million, that's never going to change. I'm just Zach.
Right.
So,
I believe it.
Hey, them numbers have never changed me. But soon when I get a good check, they're gonna change me.
Billy said that money gonna change me.
That money gonna change me.
He gonna have his pinky finger out on the range. He ain't shooting nothing that comes from Academy no more. It's
nothing.
It's
All custom.
all custom. Everything custom.
The reason why you have to stay who you are is because what you can't ever forget, and this is what Yoki does. She never forgets who put her where she is. She puts in a lot of hard work. She does, and she just does. She puts in a lot of hard work. But the people, without the people, there wouldn't be any us. And that's why everything has always been centered around the people. It's not about the personalities. That's cool. You like us. We like all that. But we love y'all. Because without y'all, there wouldn't be no us. So it's always going to be that way. That's the one thing that we understand. We keep that before us. People who, and I say this publicly all the time, people who concentrate more on the big influencers and the sponsors and all that, I say they hustling backwards. Because that's not how that works. The people are what puts you where you need to be. So you need to treat them like that, give them that status. That's why with us, everybody's a VIP. There's no, okay, you got a VIP. There's no, everybody's a VIP and everybody gets treated well. You always have to remember. If you remember that,
I'll tell you one thing that is important for people out there who are not content creators to understand is that you have power, you have strength. As a content creator, we are begging for your approval. That's what we're doing. We're putting our life in front of you and hoping that you like something about it that makes you come back. So y'all got the power. You know, like I'm a content creator, but I also follow people, channels, whatever. So I'm important, and don't forget that part. No matter how sky high these people's lives seem to be, y'all are the ones who approve it or not. Y'all are the ones who make it or break it. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I'll never forget.
Yep.
No, that's real, bro. That's real. Yeah. I think what y'all doing is absolutely amazing. I see it coming in the chat. Jason's because we got some questions for Alex as well. Alex, what's this? So you gonna race Jason again, or what's going on?
All right, Jason, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I'm gonna race you, and for school, I'm gonna be a track runner. My mom's side has always been a track runner, so that's what I'm gonna be. So next race, I'm smoking you.
Damn!
Another one. Challenge.
You better win next time.
It's been laid out. So here's a little backstory. At the meetup in South Georgia, the two of them were racing like every chance they got. So apparently, the Wednesday night before the whole event got rolling or whatever, we're at the hotel just getting some things set up. We were getting ready to go to dinner, and a tornado had hit the place that we were at. Like it was nuts. These fools want to go out there in the tornado and start racing. I'm like, hey, y'all, come on now, grow up. One of y'all gotta grow up.
Hold on, don't blame it just on the other two white boys, because you white man, you was out there too in that damn tornado.
Hey, I was moving the car. I wasn't racing no damn body.
Just 3 white people out of the whole crew was out there in the tornado. That's
Yep.
all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, hey, you know how people say I like to do ratchet shit with my ratchet friends or whatever. This I like to do white shit. I'm out here doing white people shit.
Hey, and out racing in a tornado or even moving the car, yeah, that qualifies. Because I'm gonna tell you,
Yeah.
for all my people all over the world, we from Texas, so we don't know if y'all know. If you've never lived through one of the scariest things you can live through is a damn tornado, because they real. They come through with power and a vengeance.
Yeah.
But I got a question, man. Because we got a couple more questions, but I'm gonna ask this, and I got a couple more questions for Alex, especially. I got a couple questions for Billy, for Alex, and for Zach.
You don't. I know. Don't ask me no question. You gonna call me later anyway. Go ahead. I'm just out here for that.
I had to mess with her, man. I had to mess with her. But now, y'all, seriously, on a serious note, thank everybody for sharing this live out. If you haven't, please do so, and also feel free to drop your hashtag. But connect with everybody you see up here, man, because we don't fool with a whole, but we love our whole BCIAC family. But we come to being close and rocking with people. I like grown folk. We like grown folk, people who about their business, their mission. And even if you get on here and have fun, because all these folk get up here and have fun, but you still got a purpose.
Right.
You got some intent.
Right.
Now, with that being said, as somebody like myself who, like ain't necessarily never dealt with or fired a firearm, when I get back to the States, maybe somebody can show me how to run through everything from a Mossberg, or maybe even some 5.56, or hell, even some 7.62. Just how to properly, without harming myself or others, maybe because I know Zach, a firearms instructor. So can you teach me how to properly secure and operate that weapon without getting carbon in my eyes if the wind blowing?
You just that's what the glasses are for. That's what the safety glasses are for.
Yeah, PPE. But I got big peoples. So if somebody like me who got big eyes, I don't want carbon in my eyes. Yeah, but I need more than glasses. And what if I have a double feed? You know what I'm saying? What if I forget how to really run through sports, man? I need you to be there.
I can teach you how to clear malfunctions and everything. That's what I do. That's not difficult. As long as you're willing to learn, I'm willing to teach. That's how that works. And it's usually teaching the ladies, because the guys have too much ego. So as long as you keep your ego outside, you'll be good.
Yeah. Well, one more question just for Zach. If we on the range and they say right side ready, left side ready on the right, ready on the left, and then what if I just start farting, man? I just get nervous and I'm out here and I got my weapon and I'm out here pooting and shit. I need you. Like, what do you do as an instructor? Do you come kick me in the Kevlar? Do you like, what do you gonna come over? I need you to talk sensual and really bring me down and calm me, Zach.
Hopefully the wind is blowing.
Yeah, that's flag on the play.
In the opposite direction. Oh my God. I got a serious question.
Okay, go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
So for Billy and Erica, why was it important for y'all to teach young gunner gun safety?
You want to take this?
Well, I'll grab it. I think the most important thing is him growing up as a young fella from the New York Times to moving to Georgia. Gun safety wasn't a thought until he was about 6.5, 7 years old, when we did purchase a firearm, and we come to realize that if we're going to have a firearm in the house, for one, he has to understand it, because this is when you first buy a firearm, you don't necessarily have a big ass safe. You just have a place where you're going to stash it or put it or whatever.
Right.
Some type of, the entry level box. And kids are curious, all in all. And plus, we don't want to hide it in the dark, hide our passion, our new hobby in the dark. It's great for protection, and it is great to get into it for protection. But we got into it more or less for a hobby. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't want to, sneak off into a back room and practice dry fire and training like that or whatever. So what we did was we bought him a BB gun so he can do those things alongside of us. And after the BB gun kind of, he got the understanding of the safety of it. And then we introduced him to 38 special, like jumped the fucking gun on that one. Pun intended. So we introduced him to a 38 special, one shot at the range. He did well. We did it again. Within a year, he was shooting 45 ACP. Wow. So it was super important because I knew his. Yeah. He got a little muscly arms. So
he got muscle. I see you, Alex. I see you, bro. I see you.
So I think the most important thing was I am completely against keeping the idea and understanding away from children. We're both the good thing is that husband and wife both agree on that thing, that the more you push it to them, the less intrigued they are. Mm-hmm. And that's the biggest part of not having him sneak around to play with a gun or something like that. It'll be like, it's a gun. It's like a remote control. Same thing. I'm used to it. I know what it is. I know what it does. And I know how to be safe with it. So I think for us, the necessity for us to grow as firearms owners had nothing to do with YouTube or nothing like that. It was just our interest, our hobby interest. In order for us to progress that, we had to bring him in the fold.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was the whole reasoning.
Really, because I did the same thing with my son, because my wife was a little bit apprehensive at first. But when she saw how serious I was into it, and then my thing is, I wanted it to be normalized with him. All of my friends that were NYPD, they said when they got their firearm, they told them to go home, unload it, put it in your kid's lap. So when it was that time, I showed Zach. Zach seeing me with a gun is like him seeing me with my cell phone. So it's like there's no, he understands it's dangerous. He understands what it can do. So if he's somewhere and something happens, I need to get away from that. I need to tell somebody something. But him seeing us around the house, there's no like, oh man, what's that? Why daddy got this thing over here? What's in it? No. He knows what it is. And basically you take all of the mystique away from it. So it just becomes something normal. It may not be normal in everybody's household. There's no bullets and ammo and accessories and all that. That's normal in my house.
Yeah. And a personal story, man, just to go to this, I'm with everything both of y'all just said. I literally, I'm from Texas, so you know how gun culture is in Texas. My saving grace from the whole tabooness of weapons and firearms and having guns in the home was actually bigger weapons and firearms. Now I'm an old dude, right? So when I was little, two of my uncles, I'm talking about the same uncles that used to pick me up from school and I would hang out with them. Back in the day in Texas, every pickup truck damn near had gun racks in the back. Mm-hmm. I had uncles who had they hunting rifles and shotguns on the back of the pickup, like in the window, in the cab, right? True story. You can't make this. You might be able to find some pictures on the internet because you can't do that no more. Mm-hmm. But I was so intrigued by them and they talked to me that I grew up with my grandmother and my mom. My grandmother used to keep her church. She had a gajillion damn church shoes. Some in the closet, some in the corner, some under the bed. She'd be like, baby, get me that white pair. I'm like, you got 40 white, which one? So I'm up under the bed digging. She had a box it was like a velvet box with a little pearl handle 22. Mm-hmm. It's loaded. It's got loose bullets in it. Me and my cousins used to be like, you want to play with it? Like, yeah, let's go play with it. So we used to just go play with it. We had enough from what we learned from our uncles with the big guns to empty it out. And we used to love to spin the cylinder and do all of that kind of stuff, and we would leave it up under there. But had my uncles not had bigger firearms and actually talked to us about it, it ain't no telling what me and my little cousins would have did with that. Because the only thing that they said, if you mess with it, it's under there. I'm gonna beat your ass. That's
Right.
all we got. No
Right.
explanations. No.
Yeah, I mean they was there, but we were always taught, that's not a toy. You don't
Don't
play
do
with
it.
that.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
it.
and that was it. That was it.
That was it.
Yeah.
There's a definite part of that story that still exists. The whole story still exists because even though back in the days it was commonplace, it's still now commonplace that old school parents or grandparents are not, for one, they're not educated themselves on firearm safety,
Right.
so
Right.
they're not going to relay it to you, and also they want to, hey, don't touch it, knowing what most people do. When you say don't, they do.
Mhm.
But they're never there to see how deep the rabbit hole goes when a kid gets his hands on a firearm. Luckily, a lot of children have exposure to the internet, to video games and all that, so they are aware of how to possibly unload it. And like you said, your uncles hipped you to a couple things, so it was a little safer opportunity for you to make mistakes, while learning, in a sense. But nowadays, man, there's so many kids and adults that they're absolutely not in the understanding of the simple rules of firearm safety, that they neglect one of them and they all go down. You know what I'm saying? So that's where all these damn accidents happen, and kids getting hurt and shot and all that, man.
Yeah.
And they, a lot of the bad part. All right, so as a YouTube as a content creator, there's a good and the bad. The good is you're showing safety, etc. The bad part is now a lot of kids think that if they got a gun in their hand, the first thing they want to do is post it on Instagram, post it on YouTube.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the tough part, as opposed to letting them, taking time to understand it, learn it, or something like that. They're like, oh, give it to me. I'm gonna say this. I won't say who, but I'm gonna say it. A family member of mine, well aware that we're into firearms. We're up in Atlanta, and she knows nothing about firearms. Grown ass woman, my age, within a year or two, and took the gun. And it's clear I had it all, set for her to handle. But the first thing she did was picked up her phone to take pictures. And I was like, damn, you don't even want to listen to what I got to say about it? Like, there's nothing you need to know. First thing was, and it was it's funny because it was a 1911, and this is how naive people are. It was a 1911, and she posted on Instagram, "Big bro hit me with the Glock." I'm like, it's a 1911 fucking Glock, but that's how people are just like so ready to impress other people, which is, like I said, it's a good and a bad, because we do things on on YouTube and Instagram that are educational, but we do some stuff that's not something that a novice person should try. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's a gift and a curse.
No, I understand that, man. Erica, you got anything on that on that part of the conversation?
No, it's just that I guess our biggest thing is, if, like he said, whatever we do in our household, we don't like to keep it in the dark. If I gotta keep it in the dark, then I shouldn't have it in my household, because my kids rest their head here as well. So it was important. And just for Alex to understand the command in line, when somebody tries to come through my door, I know my husband's going to try to protect me. But if my husband's not here and it's just me and him, I need to understand that he knows how to, do what he do when if I ever have to go down. Hopefully, it doesn't have to get to that point, but you just never know.
Right.
So everybody should be able to at least, empty a chamber or something, because you never know nowadays what these kids go through between school shootings and churches and everything else. If my child's in a situation where he can disarm a firearm so nothing is prevented, then I'd rather him be the one to do it.
Mhm.
Right. And I want to ask this question. Billy had to step away, but for you three, because Alex's opinion is equally as important as everybody else's, because he's literally the next generation.
Mhm.
I want to ask y'all, as two-way advocates, there's a lot of controversy. There's a lot of um, it's almost at the point of let's just get rid of them, and we live under the assumption that's gonna fix it. I live under the reality and the assumption that it's too far gone. There are too many in existence. There are too many on the streets. I 100% believe that criminals, people who already don't obey and listen to the laws, will have access and obtain and utilize those tools.
Mhm.
How do you all manage and negotiate and try to explain to people how and why you should still have the right to protect yourself? Because the law-abiding citizens, in my opinion, I'm not happy about any of the things or the tragedies that I've seen happen over recent years, months, weeks, and days. But this is our reality. This is where we at. And I don't want to be vulnerable. When we get back to the States, all my family already, I don't
Mhm.
have firearms over here with me. I have to admit that. For those who don't know, African Dreaming ain't hiding a damn thing. We live in a country where guns. By the way, we had a great conversation with Dre 357, bro. Shout out to Big Dre 357, bro. Shout out to you and everything you did at the meetup. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see you. I see you. Look here. When we get back home, I want the right. My parents are getting older. My in-laws getting older. I want and am entitled to the right to preserve our property, ourselves, and our bodies. What do y'all say and how do y'all feel about that, man?
Well, for me, that question has a lot of different ways you could answer it. So I'm all for the Second Amendment and everything. We all know that. But I believe it's my God-given right to protect myself and my family. And the most effective tool to do that is a firearm. Someone can say whatever they want. The most effective tool is a firearm. I do understand. I agree with you. Criminals, laws don't matter to them. The laws basically just they hurt law-abiding citizen. A guy who's going to do something, he's going to go ahead and do it. It doesn't matter if you have a law or whatever. Those guys who decided they wanted to shoot up a school or they want to do something, you see the law didn't stop them. Some things you just cannot stop. There are evil people in this world. You can't make a person not evil who needs the most effective way to be able to defend themselves and their loved ones. You'll just take it away from them because the police can't be there. The police can't be everywhere. The police need to be there in 2 seconds, and they get there in 2 minutes, 10 minutes, sometimes 20 minutes. They can't do anything. So to disarm, and not to mention the fact, and a disarmed citizenry is a citizenry that you can control. There's only but so much that you can do to people if they have the ability to fight back. That's why if you notice any sort of in any country, the first thing that they do when they want to control the people, they take all their weapons away from them.
I think a big
They're controlled.
a big part of entire nation to understand one thing is if they wanted to control firearms or people that possess them, who would they utilize to control that? Other people with guns.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to send in the post office to regulate firearms. They're not going to send in the fire department to spray down the firearms. So it's a mind control thing. Now, there are going to be people who say, oh, why do you need it? And there's going to be people that say, I don't care why you need it. You should have it. There's always going to be a yin yang type of situation with guns. It just exists. So I think we have to evolve with what goes on because laws change every day. Sometimes it changed. You don't even know it changed. When electricity was invented, the candle maker was like, oh, what the fuck am I going to do now? You know what I'm saying? Put a couple drops of berry juice in them. Now every mall in America has a Bath and Body Works. You know what I'm saying? So we're always going to overcome it. You know what I'm saying? But you have to evolve. Exactly. Exactly. So
I want to say this because I want to hear what Erica and what Alex think, Young Gunner think. But I'm gonna say this further because of what Zach said and what you just said, Bill. And when he said that, I was over here thinking, like, I'm in an environment, and I say again, we ain't hiding up. We two-way advocates because we Americans, but even more than American, baby, I'm a Texan first. I'm a Texan. So with that being said, he said you need them to be there in 2 seconds, and it might take 2 minutes. Hell, it might take 20. The reality is, for anybody who'd never been in a fist fight, for anybody who'd never went, I call it combat. Anytime you gotta lay hands on another human being and y'all beefing, you baby, get your stamina up, get your breath up, get your wind up. Because if you done never threw 5 or 6 punches in a row with all your might, your ass might be tired while you playing game. So before you find yourself in a situation where you going close to close, hand to hand, using we got machetes all over the house. I ain't got none in the room right now, but machetes is an everyday part of life here in Africa. You don't want to use that if you ain't got to. You don't want to find yourself scuffling and wrestling with somebody for 6 or 7 minutes is a whole damn lifetime when you fighting for your life.
Oh, yep. You be weak.
Lifetime when you fighting for your life. I just had to throw that in real quick because it's way realer. People have a lot of opinions and judgments when they haven't lived through situations. I just want to say that. But Erica, Young Gunner, y'all, please, what's y'all opinion?
What's your opinion?
For gun control and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, if they do take away guns, they're gonna take away guns from the bad police, and there's much more bad police than you think. So then that means that the military gotta take guns, and then we're gonna lose war.
Wait, we're just talking about taking away from citizens.
Yes, that's what I mean. If you keep taking away from citizens, and then you're gonna keep taking away from the military, and then they're gonna have to switch it, which you have to get guns back. So it's a whole
just a cycle.
It's a cycle, yeah.
Yeah, you know what is important, and sweetie, I don't want to cut you off if you're getting ready to say something.
No, I wasn't. Go ahead.
Another thing that's important, and this is something that I push the understanding of, and this is something I wish I could scream to the clouds. Not every time you see somebody with a firearm is it because it's a self-defense or an aggression thing. Alex is involved in firearms because of the sport of it. He has the possibility and the opportunity to go to college to shoot, for a college team. This is a big ordeal. It's not, guns are just not like, we walk around them because we're afraid somebody's going to beat us up. There's a collecting side of it, an enthusiasm side of it, gunsmithing, learning side of it. There's so many aspects to shooting and owning firearms that oftentimes the conversation gets hung up in, like your everyday environment carries and protection and self-defense and all that. That shit is so much further. I got, whatever amount of guns I got, I can't carry all. I can carry one. I got that much more guns because I'm an enthusiast. I'm a collector. I train. I love going to the range for sport. I love I'll look at a gun like I was looking at a porno magazine. I'm telling you, it's just like that beautiful to me. You know what I'm saying? I'll stare at that shit and just I had, sweetie, how many guns I had on the bed yesterday? Like 7?
Right.
Just like, how you like this? I like this one. This one. Guns I've been had, and I'll just break them out and just I remember this one. This is nice. Man.
I used to do the same thing back in the States. I used to do the same thing back in the States. April come home from work, and I might have 2 of mine. I'm cleaning them or just doing a breakdown and rebuild, and she just walk in and she kind of look at me, and then she just go over in the closet and start taking her work clothes off and getting in the shower. But so I get it. But the thing is, it's something unique about America in this regard because it seems like we've all heard the whole concept of America being a melting pot, which it is. It's a melting pot / experiment, in my opinion. But more homogenous communities and countries with the same level of enthusiasm, they don't catch the same amount of flack that Americans who are 2A supporters seem to catch. If you look at Norway, Sweden, when you mention some of the scholastic sides to it, like gun clubs as far as for academics and all of this. It's countries all over the world doing it. The only reason
Yep.
America catches the slack that it does is because it's everybody doing it. Now, where they may have a more homogenous, one-dimensional, one-culture community doing it, you could have a gun club or a shooting club from the States, and you got a Chinese dude, a black dude from Texas, a dude from, you know what I'm saying, Montana, and then 3 white folk. And it's like, oh my God, how would I? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, she was.
I was saying hi to Triple Threat. I wasn't.
Hey, let me I'm gonna drop this on you, and it might take a second for a lot of people to understand it. The reason why there's such a pull left and right with gun culture in America is because the one thing that's stronger than the Second Amendment is the First Amendment, and that's the answer.
And that is a really good answer. In order to just the reality of, in order to quote unquote be free, I'm trying to think of the best way to say this. You have to have the ability to be able to protect that freedom. Just like what Billy said, you have to. Because I'm like Billy's, his enthusiasm around guns is totally different than mine. I got into guns not for sport, not for hunting. I started owning guns just in case I wanted to shoot someone I had to shoot. That's the reality.
Right. That other end.
Right. Yeah. That's why I got into it. And then the rest came behind it for me. The sport, the training, which for me helps me be able to efficiently, if I needed to shoot some evil person, the monsters, that come out during the day with the lights on. That's why I got into it. And that's what Billy said is right. The second is there to protect the first. That's what it's about. You to be able to say what you need to be able to say. If you don't have a means to protect freedom, you're not going to have any freedom, because there's always someone that's going to come along and try to put some sort of change on you to stop you from being free. There's nothing more precious to me in this life than freedom. True freedom. To be able to do what you want, move how you want, manage your time the way that you want. And there's always somebody, like I said, that'll come along and try to take it from you. Me being able to, if someone kicks in my front door, me being able to be like, no, you shouldn't have done that. That's necessary for me to be free.
Yeah.
I don't think you're ever 100% free, because there's always something that's going to be hanging over your head, like with laws and stuff. Laws are really chains that they put on you to not be able to do things. There's some people who say, oh, you should just be reckless and just be able to do whatever you want. No, I think some laws are good. There's just some things you shouldn't be able to do. But if I can't defend my freedom, then I'm never going to have any sort of freedom. I need to be able to. Some guy, like I'm saying, there's countries where there's people who just decide they want to come in your front door and do whatever they want. And I don't have the means. Like, I might have a machete, I might have a knife, I might have a rock, but you come through my front door, there's going to be at least 20 rounds coming at you first. And then if I got to get to the safe, who knows what the hell's going to be coming at you then.
Right.
And that's how That's how I feel about guns. Just being a black man in America, knowing how we got here, I believe anything can happen, and I believe our people need to be armed to the teeth and have as many rounds as you can keep wherever because of the history of where I'm from. Because I know that this country our people built, but you tell me that I can't be here. Forget that. That's bullshit.
Right.
We built this is ours, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm an American. I'm from Queens. That's where I'm from. That's what my story starts, and that's how I look at it. That's what guns are for me. Guns are a way for me to protect my freedom. So no, you can't just come take them whenever you want.
That's right.
For real, bro. And that it's so profound, man. I mean, I agree with you 100%. And even when we come visit, I find myself spending, and that's one thing I love about Zach, especially because it's like Queens, man. It's like it don't get no more city than that, but at the same time, we country folk. This is how you build a community, and this is how it should be. Because I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and it was like, Jay, what you think about this? We was talking, and they was like, man, we even thought about maybe coming to Africa. I was like, nah, fam, hold it down, because you need as many like-minded people in different places as you can possibly have. Because I I don't know when I'm gonna be in Queens, but damn it, I might need Zach.
Right.
I don't know when we're gonna be in Georgia, but I might need Alex and Billy and Erica, and like you just don't know, family. So building communities, building strength right where you are is potentially one of the best things you can do.
You want to know
Real.
what's funny? Because you say as a country people, I come from country people. My story started in Queens, but my grandparents is from North Carolina, South Carolina, and that's part of me in Georgia. I come from those people. Those are my roots.
Yeah.
I just happen to start in Queens. So we're all the same. Those great migrations and everything. We're all the same.
Absolutely.
I am the offspring of country people. I started off in the city, but my roots in the city. You know.
Well, most black folk in Detroit, all over Michigan, all over New York, all over Delaware, a whole bunch of folks got caught up in those two massive migrations, and you know the lineage is hell. You looking at what the lineage end up being. You end up in Queens. That's where you from. But look, hey, shout out Triple Threat Firearms and Defense. I'm gonna say this. We got a couple more questions for Alex. We ain't gonna keep y'all too long. But before we get to Alex and ask some questions to him and to Erica, I just got a question for Zach real quick, if you don't mind, babe.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we got a friend over here that we real cool with. Now we gonna be in Texas. They probably gonna be in New York because that's where she from and her family. I just want to know when we get back to the States and when we do have time to get to New. What you smiling for, man? I ain't even said nothing yet, man. Okay. I just want to know for one, two. I got two requests. For one, I want to go. I want to go to a bodega.
I want to go to a bodega.
I want to go to a bodega. I want to go to a bodega. And I want you to take me over. We ain't gotta even be on it, man. I want you to take me over off 132nd, and I want you to take me to what's that? Where they got the?
I don't know. This is all you.
No,
know.
okay. Well, Samantha and them, man. That show you be watching. You know what? The one, huh?
What are you talking?
The one where she was married to Mr. Biggs or something.
Sex and the City. Oh my God, I don't know what you're talking about. Sex
I want you to take me over there, man. I want you to take me over to where Samantha and them live.
Manhattan?
That's Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Yeah.
Manhattan.
That was a lot to get Manhattan. I didn't know what
Well, Manhattan, 132nd off. I want you to take me off 132nd Street, and I want you to take me to a bodega, and that's all I got.
I take the bodega. I take the bodega in Queens, man. I know the bodegas in Queens. I know those spots.
Right.
Okay.
Those ones are all right. You gotta come out with the ones in Long Island. Those are the bodegas.
I don't know. Between Long Island and Queens, but then you can't forget about the Bronx bodegas either.
Yeah, you got the Bronx.
Yeah, don't. Hey, you need a. If you go to the bodega in the Bronx, you gotta bring one of the machetes with you, man, because they don't play around up there, boy.
I want to go to a
That's where the real Spanish food is at.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's where I worked in the Bronx for several years, and that's where the real Spanish food is. If you want, you got to go up in the Bronx. You got to go to Cuchi Frito.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sounds.
Yeah,
That's good stuff. Cuchi Fritos.
that sounds like Spanish for fried coochie right there. That's what that sounds like.
All I'm saying.
Hey man, let me get some fried coochie. Little breast milk on the side. Y'all got breast milk?
A lot of people eat coochie and Fritos. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm sorry. Look here. We're just gonna go on to Erica and down to Alex, man. Y'all go
Sorry, Al.
Go ahead. So baby, you have some questions for Alex.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Alex. So, how do you feel about firearms? Like when you first started, were you scared? And did that grow? Are you more comfortable than when you started?
Definitely more comfortable.
Yeah. Were you
I
scared in the beginning?
No, I wasn't. I was actually I'm a very calm person. So I wasn't freaking out. I wasn't being like, oh my god, it's so good. I was like, oh
Yeah,
so,
Yeah.
he did in the older kids. The older kids was kind of more like timid, like they wasn't sure. But
Mhm.
Alex just jumped right in. Alex was like, "What? They're not going to give it to me if it's going to harm me," type of thing. So
Right,
Right.
right. And that's his overall demeanor.
It really
When
is,
we
yeah.
watch y'all, y'all do the lives together, for him to be such a young man, the way y'all raised and what you still in him is probably the most complex duality that you can achieve. A certain level of assuredness without being cocky, but at the same time a level of resolve and like kind of
wait, who
chilling.
said this boy wasn't cocky? This boy is very cocky.
It don't show. I'm talking about the kind of cocky that you can't some folks that's cocky, you don't want them to ever touch a firearm at ever. There's a difference
Can't tell
between
them
being
nothing.
confident. He's
Yeah.
confident, not cocky. He just he for his age is absolutely amazing, man. So shout out to y'all for at least having one of leading the next generation in a direction where they can take care of themselves, their family. They can't be easily convinced or tricked or duped into doing something stupid or behaving stupidly because y'all have instilled enough in controlness, and that's what he exudes. So I'm proud of you, young man, but
Absolutely.
also your parents for you being who you are, bro. Real
thank
talk.
you. Thank you.
I will also have to thank the community
Oh, yeah,
because
definitely.
it does take. I mean, everybody's amazing. Zach, Shanna, Jason, Joseph Harris, Big Dre. Everybody looks out for Alex. It's
Hey,
not just
I, I way off topic. Big Dre feet earbacks. I have to throw that out there.
you're
Hold
breaking
on,
up.
you broke up a little bit. Say it again, bro.
It's bro. Big Dre feet smell like earbacks.
Big Dre, when you watch this replay, Big Dre, when you catch this replay, man, that's all you and Alex. I mean, you and Billy. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my
Mm-mm.
Well, listen. I want to thank y'all for having me on here because I got to get back to work.
For sure.
Thank you, Zach.
We get ready to wind it down. Fat guy with guns. Hey Zach, when you step down, please drop your hashtag BCIAC in the chat,
All right.
as well as Billy, as well as Erica and Alex. Man, we thank y'all for being here on this here Friday Fave. I know y'all got to go. Do anybody have any closing words, anything y'all want to say? Because we got a little bit more we're gonna get into after this, but please, the floor is y'all's. Whoever want to go first.
Go ahead, Billy.
Well, I first want to thank y'all for having us on here and like I said, giving us another another community to be a part of and to be active in. I appreciate that. Y'all keep my wife super busy and intrigued and all that. I appreciate everybody that comes through and hangs out and all that. Mainly as Billy, the 2A advocate. Don't be too judgmental if it's not part of your lifestyle now. Understand why it's part of our lifestyle, and do your research and look into it before you make decisions on what you like or not, and really analyze why people get into the Second Amendment or the firearms ownership lifestyle before you judge them on their character. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and I appreciate y'all for letting us hang out, and hopefully
No doubt,
my internet
bro.
was good enough today.
Yeah, it was good. You was solid, man. Yeah.
Cool.
Zach, I know you getting out of here. Any words, bro, before we get to Erica and Alex?
I co-sign what Billy said. I mean, just go out there, do your research, learn what it's all about. Don't listen to what the media says because 99.9% of what they say is wrong. They're going to lead you down the wrong path. And never be afraid to protect yourself and what you love. I don't care. And this is the whole other thing for me. The law can change 10 different times between now and whenever. I'm going to do whatever it is I have to do with what is the most effective tool that I can get my hands on to protect myself and my loved ones. And that's how it is. So the law can say one thing, I'm going to do what's necessary to be able to walk away. It's better to be judged by 12 than carried by 6. I believe
By
that.
6.
Is what it
Yes,
is.
sir. Yes, sir.
All right, so
Yeah.
peace.
All right,
right,
bro.
Zach.
Take care. Zach. Take care.
Peace, bro. And one more thing before I get out of here too, I got to jump off. Shout out to Erica. Shout out to Erica for matching that bonnet to that t-shirt.
That's right, baby. I had it look sexy for you.
And that's all he said, and he got off. And then he got off.
You know.
Oh my goodness.
So YouTube,
yeah, what y'all got going on? Tell everybody where they can find y'all. What Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Tell everybody what y'all got going on.
So you guys already know. You guys can find me on Erica My Fly Family on Wednesdays at 5. Also Mondays, all 3 of us, me, Billy, even Fat Guy with Guns. So all 4 of us on Mondays, at 8, right? 8 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, we just, all of us has our own different thing. Fat Guy with Guns, like he said, he does the 2A. My Billy, My Fly Family, he does 2A. Young Gunner here does 2A and cooking. And cooking. And knives. He's really into knives as well. And then me, little old me, I'm 2A, gardening, and prepping.
And excellent momming.
That's
that's what's up. That's what's up.
I love it.
But with our family, everybody brings a little something to the table,
Yeah.
It's all about building community, man. I'm really proud of y'all, Erica, especially. You and Billy, the role y'all played at regular gun guy, that regular meetup. It was dope, family. It was dope, and
it was
I know
fun. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of things that Fat Guy with Guns, a regular gun guy, and Billy put together. And I tell everybody that I just polish it. All men are rough around the edges. They just need a woman to come in and polish things up. Right?
Hey, yeah, says you. But y'all really did work hard on that, man. Y'all brought it all together, and like, again, you inspired us, and again, from just us announcing it, we saw it was too much for us to even remotely handle from another country. It's just no way.
It's a lot, even being in the if when they do these meetups, it's not like they live in those states. Like when the very first one, Fat Guy with Guns and Regular Gun Guy, one, they live where they live, but the first meetup was in Texas. So even doing it from a different state is a lot of work.
Yeah.
This year we did it in South Georgia, where it was a lot of footwork for Billy and I, but it wasn't difficult work. I mean, it's difficult work, but it's worth the work. It's worth sitting back at the end of the day, looking at everybody and what they do.
I gotta put that up there. And y'all brought Shanna and Jason out in a whole different way. Like, they just, I'm serious. Like, y'all, I think this is my opinion. I can't prove it, but I think we living through a transitionary period where, because it's always been that way, but family is being redefined in ways that society just gonna have to come to grips with, because it may not be dependent upon blood relation or DNA as who your family actually is. It's so much deeper than that. And that's just where I stand on it, sis.
Yeah.
For real.
But and just as well, I'm proud of Black Tropical Soil, Vision Preparedness, Lead Pharma. I believe CC's having one, right? CC
you talk CC, no, you mean Cali Homestead with Pooh Bear?
Yeah, Cali Homestead. Yep. Who did Cali Homestead. I mean, it's just for us to come together and just know who's in your state, relate to people that you speak to almost every day on a virtual world. Like I said,
Yep.
I give everybody that puts in that time in that work to set up these meetups for everybody to meet either in their state and anything else like that. I think it's a beautiful thing because you don't know when the world. I mean, we're already living in shit. So if things get even
Facts.
if it
Facts.
gets worse, I can probably barter with Broke Farmer, hands in the whoever else is here in Georgia, you know what I mean? And I can even do something with North Florida because I'm that close to Florida as well. It's about networking and seeing where you can build if shit really needed to go down and how to all come together and communicate with each other. And that's the most important thing about everybody meeting each other. I don't want to break down in Alabama and feel like I'm hopeless when I can call somebody in the community and be like, hey, I'm here and this is my situation. And I can network with that person right away, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what's up. And that's what we're trying to build. And no, that ain't what we trying. That's what we are building and what we have built. And we just gonna continue to grow. With that being said, we're gonna give final words to the little man, to Alex. What you got, bro? And then we gonna. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
Oh no, I forgot what I was gonna say.
What's your channel name?
My channel name is Young Gunner. I think
it is Young Gunner.
It is
Young Gunner. Yeah.
1 April, Miss African Dreaming. 2 hours, I expect, by yourself. Next live.
Oh, wow.
2 hours.
We're gonna talk about that later. Thank you, bro.
Yes. Okay. With you.
Okay.
Jason, like I said before, I'll practice and I will smoke you behind. This is for you, Tori. The dream team is on fire.
Yeah. Yes.
You know, it's really good being up here talking about everything and nice meeting you guys. Well, I didn't know you guys.
Oh, for sure, man. For sure, no doubt. And I want to say this, man. I'm proud of you. I'm a big advocate of telling our youth that we proud of them when they do right, because it's so easy and everybody's so quick to criticize when young people make mistakes.
Right.
When you see young men like this, that's grounded, that's got it together, encourage that, because that reinforces the whole reasoning behind staying on that course of action in the first place. Yep. So with that being said, shout out to Erica, shout out to Billy, shout out to Young Gunner. We proud of you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you, Erica, for allowing this young man to be a part of this conversation. Shout out to Billy.
You're welcome.
Shout out to Zach, Fat Guy with Guns. Yep. And even though he ain't up here, Big Dre 357. Shout out to Shanna Ewing and Jason Ewing in the chat. A regular gun guy. Yep. Like just the whole community, man. It really means a lot, and we feel blessed and honored to be a part of y'all family. So
Thank you for having us. We appreciate it.
No doubt, fam. Take care, and we talk to y'all later in a little bit.
All right. And stay away from those goddamn sardines. They nasty.
I was waiting on her to say something. She's been too quiet all day. And being too quiet all day, man. I knew it, Eric. I knew you was up to something, man. Yeah. Wow. My goodness. We're going to get this ready. I think we got something else happening here. Let me, y'all give us just a second, because we got some other things to discuss very quickly and talk about. And then Weeze is going to bees right back. Consider it like a little intermission real quick while we do something. back here.
Hold on. It's the man right here.
Hey, I just want to say, like, I'm really excited about this person coming up right here. Hey, what's going on, Big Roaster?
What's up, Big Roof?
What's happening? Hey, listen, I want to come up and keep this real short because I got a bone to pick with y'all, a little separate bone to pick with y'all. First, I want to say, great interview today with your guests, right on point. When I hear them talk, I don't see no cockiness or none of that. You know what I'm saying? I love how avid they were about, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing.
Yeah.
But so my first bone I gotta pick is with Jay. Jay, bro, I know you saw me yesterday say I couldn't find the link, right? I know you saw. Hold on. Let me just finish. Just hear me out here. April, you did a wonderful job yesterday. So my bone to pick with you, April, is you gonna have to teach Jay how to be a better background worker. You know what I'm saying? Look at the chat, work. You know, check the Instagram like you just did. I'm saying, y'all. Hey, listen. I was like, well, he said April, so y'all know who I thought. I was like, what in the hell? Hey, listen. I felt. Hey, and then I was like, wait a minute. Then I heard Unbiased say, oh, I mean, she's, you know, in the chat, she said, hey, that was a great live. You know what I'm saying? Great job, April. And I'm like, wait a minute, what they talking about? Great job. I didn't see no, man, hey, listen, y'all. When you get my last gripe ain't a bone to pick. It's a funny.
Okay.
The way y'all talk about how old you are, and I heard April talking about you waiting for your AARP. Bro, I think somebody said you was about 148. I say, well, by the time he get his AARP, it's gonna be ZZRP or something. All the alphabet's gonna move in that.
The whole alphabet that's
Right. So that's all I wanted to say. It was funny. I was like, oh, that's the April they was talking about. Yeah. I was like, wow.
In fairness, it is a couple of Aprils in the community. For anybody who don't know, right? And I should have been more clear, but I just want to say this, man. First off, and we're gonna talk to you before you get out of here. Don't be trying to tip off too quick. So, what happened yesterday? Was I'm a really, really shy person, but April is even less inclined to like go on live or do live by herself, and she's never actually done a live by herself before. Yesterday was the first time that my sweet pea decided to go live by herself, because y'all, actually, for y'all who didn't know, who didn't see Motivation from the Weightlifting Geek, Big Rooster is also on the committee of the Hype Again / Hypathon, and we bringing it back strong next month. April did a whole lot of talking, encouraging people. Hey, yeah, y'all can do this, you can do this, you can do that. But she was like, I gotta get it how I live it. If I'm up here talking it, I gotta be about that life.
I can do it too.
So when she told me, I was really shocked. And public speaking, being on lives by yourself, coming up and continuing and creating conversation, for some people it's easy. For others, it's a whole lot more difficult and way more complicated. And y'all, before she went up, she was really nervous. But I really want to thank everybody who was a part of the chat and everybody who came up with her to give her, you know, something to talk about, somebody to talk to, some confidence. It allowed me the opportunity to be in the background and see what she doing when I'm up here by myself. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate that from all of y'all. It was a big deal. Thank you, Led Farmer 73, for coming up and encouraging her the way he did.
Yep. Erica, Young Gunner, Resilient Dad.
Yes.
Unbiased LLC. Everybody that came up. You knew I really did appreciate it. And I just want people to know that it is scary, but you can do it. The more you do it, it gets easier. So, and we got a community that's going to support everybody. And I remember Big Bruce, he had said that too, because I had said, I think it was our celebration, and Big Bruce had came up, and I was like, y'all ain't gonna never see me on live by myself. He's like, hold on, April, hold on. Yes, you
I
can.
remember that.
And you can do it. Cat'll help you. So you inspired me too, Big Bruce. I had to call myself out. I had to walk it like I talked it. So,
I want to thank you because I heard you shout me out yesterday, and that I was like, okay. But April, I just want to say, listen, with all the background work that you do, that, you know, because Jay always mentions it, you know, he never goes without mentioning my wife does this. If it wasn't for my wife, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be able to do this, you know what I'm saying? So that's why when I say to you, you got this, I know you got this because you know all the rest of the parameters to making this thing work. Now all you got to do is sit in front of that camera like you did yesterday. And you did a wonderful job. I like how you work the chat. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I try to tell people. If you don't, you know, I hear like you said yesterday, you hear a lot of people always say, oh, don't go up there if you ain't got a subject to talk about. But if you go up there and you work your chat, there's your subjects right there. You know what I said, subjects.
Yep.
You know, so I just want to say I'm big on working the chat. I love working the chat because if it wasn't for the chat, what would we be doing? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
We can get up there and talk and talk and talk, but if we have nobody to at least comment on something that we're saying, or maybe we are up there talking about something that we really don't know about, but it may be 10 or 12 people in the chat that know more on the subject that we are talking about that can, you know, give us that guidance, correct us, or say, hey, man, you know, or hey, young lady, this, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say what you did yesterday was perfect. That was raw to me. I loved it. And I knew you had it in you, you know what I'm saying? But I just got that gripe with you about not teaching Jay how to do what you do in the background.
Oh, come on, bro. Cut me some slack. Hey,
you know, some things you can't teach. It's just in you. You know what I'm saying?
What you say? Hey, I get that. Wow. I get that. What you say? It ain't on you. It's in you.
Wow.
I got that.
Both of y'all. Wow. Hey, both of y'all on that cluckery. Hey, before you get out of here, Rooster, get out of here, man, you got to tell everybody about what's going on tonight on Freestyle Fridays, baby.
So y'all know Freestyle Fridays. First, I want to give a shout out to my co-host / boss. You know what I'm saying? That never show up to work or unless you want to. You know what I'm saying? Unbiased LLC. You know, we usually go up. Y'all know. I'm just a fat boy that like to have fun, y'all. Y'all know, everybody know that. You know, talk a little mess. I ain't trying to, you know. They call me messy, but in a good way, because y'all know I'm a say something funny or, you know, just get it jumping. You know what I'm saying? So tonight, well, normally we try to do Name That Artist. That's what I call it, Name That Artist. You know, where we sing a little hook from a song or whatever. And shout out to Mona for getting mad at me for not letting us sing the whole song. She was hot last week. I don't know if y'all seen it, Jay and April. She was like, I ain't coming back up here no more. Big Russell don't let me sing.
She was running through the whole joints, dog. Mona was getting it, man. She was getting it.
Right. But tonight, you know, y'all know I love to have fun. Y'all know I gotta listen. I got a strong jaw. So tonight I'm letting y'all take shots at me. We gonna roast Bap tonight, y'all. Y'all know Bap from Tori. Shout out to Tori as well. We gonna roast Bap tonight, y'all. You know, we had a roast about a month and a half, 2 months ago on me. So tonight we gonna roast Bap because y'all know every time I'm in the in Neckbone News, the chat go crazy on me. So I want to see them go crazy on me tonight. See what they got going. I might clap back, and then I might not. You know what I'm saying? Because some things are so funny that you want to let them be funny without trying to, you know, respond to everything somebody says.
Right.
You know. So,
well, man,
I'm looking forward to it.
That little bow tie. Hell,
I ain't never seen a bow tie choker.
Wait a minute, not a I see. Listen, I see. I'm gonna go have to give me a big bow tie, a bigger bow tie.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Hey,
So,
and we
that's all.
that's it, bro.
Go ahead.
Man. Now you had to curl, you had to roll it back in, but baby, when you had them out, but April was like, "Damn, Rooster shit look kind of good."
I mean, the top curls was kind of popping. That was at the top. Then the rest of it, I wasn't sure, but
Yeah. So I look forward to tonight having some fun with everybody. You know what I'm saying? And just and like I said, I enjoyed the show this morning. What y'all did. This is cool. You know what I'm saying? Just to hear what they had to talk about and all that stuff. I got a friend that's an avid gun guy as well. You know what I'm saying? He loves guns. He's a great shooter. I try to always take him out to the range so that I can get some footage of him. Because he's a great shot. And that's what he does. So I've been trying to encourage him. Hey man, let's go to the range and get you on camera and all that. He a little shy, so he shies away from it. But I'm gonna get him out there one day and show him off on one of the videos.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Do that, bro. Because when we get back to the state, and I know you gotta go. When we get back to the States, man, maybe Triple Threat Firearms and Defense Inc. or Billy or Erica or even Young Gunner, because I've personally never fired a firearm. So maybe they can get me on maybe an M16 or an M4, maybe a 9mm or a Glock Model 23, or maybe like or maybe an RPG, because I never fired one of them neither.
Hey, well, listen. Let me tell you where to start at with that, Jay. Go get you a PlayStation and pick up Call of Duty. That's all I can say.
You good at Call of Duty, man. I be seeing you over there getting
I know.
I can't fade.
I suck at Call of Duty. Call of Duty.
You do better than
I
me.
play it, but yeah. Eric B. the Realist is the one that's good at it. You know what I'm saying?
Eric B. That's a whole different. I can't hardly watch the screen because everything moving too fast. I can't even.
Right. So but that's all. I just wanted to come up and crack a little joke or two. You know what I'm saying? And I look forward to seeing everybody tonight. That Will that's gonna show up, and y'all enjoy the rest of y'all. It's evening for y'all, right?
What time, Big Rooster?
Oh, I'm sorry. 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Oh, I'm sorry. 8 p.m. Central, and 9 p.m. Eastern. Miss T, if you listening, if you in the chat, 9 p.m. your time. # you always say that. That's what I tell Miss T every time I see her. So yeah. I think I got the time zones right. GT Junior, if you're in the thing, it's gonna be 4 o'clock your time. I think you're 2 hours behind.
Yeah, up in Alaska. Yeah. So y'all got it. Yeah. It's gonna be 6 Big Rooster time, and it's gonna be 9 East Coast time. Everybody in between, find your spot, find your place. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We gonna be there. We probably gonna grub, catch a nap, get up, start our day super early, and be over there to catch and support Big Rooster. Rooster, when you drop down, man, make sure you drop your hashtag BCIAC in the chat so everybody can link up with you and catch you and everything. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Will do, eh? Yes, sir. I appreciate you. Thanks for shouting me out. And April, hey, I'm looking forward to more lives. You know what I'm saying? Look, right. Wait. I'm looking forward to my first live catching you. I had to catch the replay because Jay don't know how to work the background. So,
oh, come on, man. Let me make it, OG. Come on, man.
I got you, man. Hey, thanks for having me. And y'all have a good rest of y'all evening. I'll see y'all tonight.
All
right, bro. Take care. Drop that link.
All right, will do.
For sure. We got to get Urban. Actually, April already has her own channel.
I do. I haven't done anything over there though. But yeah, I'm gonna do more stuff over here and maybe go over there at one time. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
In the near future, because I ain't gonna let her momentum drop down because she excited about it. You got to keep your spouse encouraged while they in the mood to do it, man. You got to keep them going. I'm gonna get DJ Jordan right real quick.
Yeah.
And thank you for that, brother. By the way, DJ Jordan working out every morning as usual. Yeah. Now he on the fast ropes, like out there getting it. He done took the workout from inside to outside. It's a big deal. I'm proud of him. We proud of him. Thank you for the contribution to the channel, DJ Jordan. Much love to you, brother. And like I said earlier, Vision Preparedness is not going to be on tomorrow. He wasn't on Thursday, but you can catch Urban Gardening Chronicles.
Yes.
Urban Gardening Chronicles.
Saturday.
As far as I know, Saturday morning. She going to be on in the morning. So y'all can catch her at 8:55. 8:59 Canada time?
8:50-ish.
8:50 Toronto time. You can catch our sister Urban Gardening Chronicles. It's usually like 4 or 5 for us, depending on, because y'all have time change. The rest of the world don't have no damn time change. So it goes back and forth, but it's usually about 4 p.m. over here. If we try to catch her live. Sometimes we can, sometimes we can't, but we catch the replays. So
hey, Miss Shirley. Welcome in, James Money. Thank you for being here. Triple Threat said,
let me put that up there. Yeah.
I'm having a giveaway next Friday for my birthday. All right. Happy early birthday.
Happy early birthday. How I feel to be turning 24. My goodness. I can't even remember when I was 24. The world was a different place. My goodness. It was a whole different vibe, girl.
That was a
long time ago when I was 24. My goodness. Y'all, everybody, shout out to Tarsha, man. Triple Threat Firearms and Defense is turning 24 years old next week. So it's up on the screen. Y'all, Tarsha, put your Triple Threat, put your
hashtag.
Put your hashtag in there so anybody who in here who don't know you can slide on over and they can already be there and be waiting.
Yep.
What's up, Nikki?
Hey, Nikki.
The Everyday Life of Ann. OCD is chick.
Hey, Miss Nikki.
Hey, Nikki.
E-Lock Nation.
For as the young folks say, for shizzle. For shizzle.
Hey, Miss Harley. Hey, Miss D. Miss D. Hollywood Garden is in here.
Yes.
Welcome in. I hope we didn't miss anybody. We appreciate all y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. Yeah.
And we gonna go ahead and get off of here pretty soon. We got a couple more announcements, and then y'all can catch us for the after party, because for all our members, I don't know, y'all got to show up and see if it's gonna be a giveaway or not. I don't know. And if it is, I don't know what somebody gonna do with this whole $5.
A whole $5?
A whole, an entire. When I say in its entirety, a whole $5. I don't know what you're gonna do with it, but it's gonna be over there in the members only. So get ready for that. But before that, y'all, tomorrow we are dropping a very it's gonna be a good episode. We are gonna have Gigi's Natural Homestead as well as Eco Neighbor. You know, some conversations are more suited for different platforms. Some conversations you can have on Instagram and they fit. Some you can have on YouTube and they fit. But over at Some Things and Some Stuff podcast, the episode will be dropped tomorrow night. Gigi's Natural Homestead, Eco Neighbor, and African Dreaming. Please look for that. Official J Mill was in here earlier. She dropped hashtag SSTS, Some Things and Some Stuff podcast. If you haven't joined already, please join. Go check out some episodes if you want to and just kind of get a feel for it. But it's going down tomorrow.
Yep.
It's going down tomorrow.
Yep.
Who's on later? Big Rooster Show.
Big Rooster Show.
For the roast.
Yep.
Gina versus Gina.
Yep.
Everybody big sister. Gina. Oh, come on, Roo.
Okay, Roo.
Come on, Big Rooster. Let's get Big Rooster right. Gina versus Gina. Tori's Brain. Yeah, Tori's Brain game is going down. I think that's as far as like who's coming on later from.
Anybody else in the chat going live? Anybody know of anybody going live?
Yeah, if you going live,
in the chat. Let's get Big Rooster right. While y'all putting it in the chat,
let's give Big Rooster 2 of them. 2 of them, baby. Pick 2 of them.
Thank you, Big Rooster. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. You want? I knew you were gonna go there. Yeah, you hit that. Money.
Yeah,
Money.
Thank
Shout
you,
out,
Sam.
Big Rooster. We appreciate you for that, brother. And DJ Jordan.
And DJ Jordan, absolutely.
Yes. So, with that being said, I think that's pretty much it. We want to give a special shout out to my Renaissance grandma. We still rocking them seasonings. Y'all, if y'all haven't tried any, if y'all never got a hold to my, what, baby?
I'm waiting for it to pop up in the chat.
If y'all never got a hold to my Renaissance grandma seasonings, go over to her channel and go over to her Etsy store and get yourself some of my Renaissance grandma seasonings and soap.
That's right.
And soap. I just had to say that she don't always go live like on a particular schedule, but a few days ago she did do a live, and when she do them right. So y'all make sure y'all go support and check out my Renaissance grandma.
Yep.
What was you gonna say,
Nikki was saying in the chat that Real Life of OCD chick was saying the chat is going live Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Hands in the Dirt's channel this Saturday. So y'all check out the chat. Yes,
make sure y'all catch the chat. Please support the Everyday Life of an OCD chick, as well as our brother Stacy, Hands in the Dirt.
Facts. Y'all check out CC's Texas Garden video.
Yeah,
she
man.
had a special guest. You gotta go over there and see who the guest was.
I want to tell them. I want to say it. I want to say it.
Gosh. Go over to CC's and see who popped up on CC.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all go over to CC's Texas Garden. When you get over there, tell her the African Dreamer sent you, because she had somebody pop up and was over there, and I said, well, look at God.
Yeah.
Look at God.
We got a great community.
We do.
People show up for each other.
We really do.
It's all love.
Yep.
It's all love. Hey, kick it with Alvin.
What's up?
How you doing?
Alvin. We was talking about Alvin the other day.
Yeah.
We were just talking about Alvin. I said, damn, I ain't see Alvin over here in a while, but you know, I see you in other places and stuff. But man, kick it with Alvin. Thank you for being here, brother. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Y'all trying to tip back on up here, man. We almost back up to 30, and we finna get off of him so we can get ready for the after party. Yeah, it's going down tonight. African Dreamer after party, members only after party. Shout out to all our members.
Much love to y'all. We appreciate y'all. Yep.
Yes, and with that being said, I think we covered everything. Again, y'all be looking for the episode over on some things and some stuff podcast over on Spotify to drop tomorrow night. So it'll be Saturday night for y'all, or Saturday evening afternoon. We're gonna drop it with GG Natural Homestead and Eco Neighbor. So y'all be looking for that. And with that being said, I think we good, baby. I think we out of here. We gonna take it to a full hour. You got anything else, baby? We got an hour and we got 2 minutes left.
We got 2 minutes left.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. What you got? Well, I'll say something. I'm proud of you, Sweet Pea.
Thank you.
Y'all, yesterday, my baby got up here for the first time ever and went live by herself. She is not a by herself, do it by herself kind of person, but she got up here, she done it.
I've got videos by myself. It's recorded.
Videos,
and I've got on other people's panels before. So, but
live,
it's different. It was live, but I wasn't by myself. So, I was by myself, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. I was nervous, but like I said, if anybody is on the fence about the hype again and want to do it, and they never went live before, that video yesterday, those 2 videos yesterday, was to show you that yes, I was scared too, but you can do it. So just get on there and try. You got a supportive community. Yeah. There's a lot of people in this community that will support you. And if you want somebody to come up with you, I'm sure it's somebody in this community. You ask them, they'll be like, sure.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be scared. Just try and do it. So
don't be scared. Miss Shirley said she saw it. She was so proud of you.
Thank you, Miss Shirley.
And Tori.
Thank y'all.
And a lot of other people.
Appreciate it.
And with that being said, family, we almost at that 2-hour mark. We're going to get ready to get out of here. Y'all make sure y'all support Gina versus Gina tonight. Mm-hmm. Tori's Brain. Mm-hmm. Big Rooster Show for the roast. And man, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Thank y'all for everything y'all do. For all our members, we going to see y'all in a minute. And for all the members, man, come on over. See who's going to get this $5.
It's 10 now because Big Rooster contributed.
Well, now it's $10.
It's a whole $10.
It's finna go down.
Ooh, we gonna take our weekend off right
with that whole $10. Somebody gonna have an ocean water and a cheese corner, baby. Cause So with that being said, until the next time y'all see us and we see y'all, baby, what you gonna be doing?
I'm gonna be doing what you doing,
and I'm gonna be doing what she over here doing, and we gonna be over here being country in another country.